Alright, let's give Sunday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Shrinking the Tactical Square. It's black to move. Give the video pause and try yourself if you feel like it. Okay, Shrinking the Tactical Square. So obviously this is a check. So that's a check, that's a check. Or not that. That is a check. I feel like I like this. Is it something to do with if the queen blocks and I can go over here and the king only has one move? I don't know why that's my instinct immediately. I'm going to follow that. The queen doesn't have to block. I just want to see if I can make something happen if the queen did. And maybe the queen does. Is there a reason why the queen would have to block if I go here? I don't think so. Yeah, the king can go like up here. Right? I don't think there's a problem with that. The king goes there. I could drop back here. I don't see why that's doing anything. Okay. It kind of feels like it must be one of these checks, though. I'm just not really sure why on first look here. Sundays are always hard. It just doesn't seem like I have enough firepower to make a mate happen, but I feel like there kind of must be a mate. I feel like I can muscle this king around and somehow make something happen. Like, what even would be a mate threat under the circumstances? So the name of the puzzle is Shrinking the Tactical Square. I feel like I felt like if this happened, if I could get the queen to block, then at least the queen's taking away a square from the king. And then I was thinking maybe I could just like slide over back door and try to get sneaky with this. But I'm just not really sure what happens from there. Check. I don't know, man. I do kind of feel like it's this. I don't think it's going to be this. But I can't see either reason. Like I can't see any of the reasons why this is a good move. Like, I don't even see why this is good, and that's like the reason why I wanted to go there. And then also the king could go here or here. I'm not sure. Is it this? I don't know. No. Okay. Is it this? Wild. Okay. I didn't even think about this move for that long, honestly. What is the? I don't even have a check with my queen anymore, right? Okay. I can sack a pawn. I kind of feel like it must be sack, or maybe it's this. I don't see it. I don't see any of it. Like, this feels like it might open up a line, but I'm getting checked by the pawn if I do that. Yeah, it must be this, right? There's no way I'm like sacrificing the queen, I wouldn't think. And I don't have any queen checks that aren't sacrificing the queen. If I go here, then I have this. I mean, I can fork the knight. I don't think that's what the puzzle is, though. It must be this, right? No? Can't be that. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So, is it not a check? Those are the only two checks I have, right? Other than those pawn checks that I just made? Okay, so I don't feel bad about I would have never gotten this right, I don't think. I mean, I need my queen. There's no way I'm sacrificing it. If I go here, if I go there, I'm threatening mate. Okay, and white really doesn't have any checks. I hadn't really thought about that. So, okay. And then, yeah, so this is just checkmate. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, the king had multiple moves on the first move, right? After I checked here, let me analyze that for a second. Okay, so my move was down here. The king could have come out. I guess it didn't have very many moves. This could have happened. So what's wrong with the king coming out here? Oh, I immediately skewer the queen. Okay. Hadn't thought about that. Okay, so the king is forced here. Yeah, and then there just isn't a good move. I was thinking about the pawn push. Oh, but I'm threatening to skewer the queen as well here. Wow. Okay, so that's what's going on. Okay. Let's run that back. Cool. So tough one today, as they are on Sunday typically. But honestly, it was a kind of a concrete puzzle. So for some reason, I really wanted to make this check work, and it just doesn't do anything really. It just felt more forcing to me. I felt like I wanted to try to force the king down, if anything. And I don't know. I figured the queen could block, but that takes away a square. I was looking at that for a while. Just didn't give that much thought to this for some reason. If the king goes up here, then you immediately skewer the queen and win the queen. So the king can't do that, and it only has one other move, and it goes here. And then your next move isn't a check, which is also very difficult to calculate. You get both of these pawn checks, but the pawns are not the answer here. You actually go here, and what this does is threaten to skewer the queen on the next move. The king is completely trapped, and you're threatening checkmate with the pawn, and there just isn't a way for white to stop it. White doesn't have any checks. There's just not all that much going on. So in the puzzle, white just pushes the pawn, but that just leads to checkmate. This is a mate right here. That's the puzzle. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.